And maybe this will kill? No! Come on, Natsu. Natsu has a resolve, which is really good.
I'll put all of my magic power into my sword. The blade that can't be held without shedding all armor. Come forth, spectral sword. Crimson Blossom!
Resolve disabled. Oh, baby. This will be February's final video for the Knights Chronicle Content Creator Program, obviously because it's the last day of February. What is going on, guys? It is time to go into the Ezra dungeon and break it down. Full breakdown of this dungeon. But first, let's do a summon. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Damn. Wasn't meant to be. But we do get the free raid up hero, so let's test that out. Who do we get? Now this is fate. They can't avoid it. They can't avoid it. And it's Lucy. Okay. Okay. The collection continues. Obviously, we're not going to be able to use her. Even though she'd be very, very, very useful. So now, every time we do 4 summons on this banner, we're going to get a raid up here, which is pretty good. Alright. So, I have everyone except Natsu currently. So, this is pretty much just like when we didn't have Roy. Well, no, we were looking for Roy, finally got Roy, then we got ERZA. We needed ERZA from before. Alright, so do I have enough for these? Probably not. I don't know. Actually makes me wonder, do you really need to do this? Because you only really want the 1 lightning. Anything else that's not lightning, you kind of don't care about. So like when you do 11 at a time, right? I'm kind of thinking about that, right? Because when you do a 1 pull, you know, I feel like, maybe you guys know. Does it actually increase your chance doing it 11 times in a row? I guess, or does it just save time, I guess? I guess it's technically 1 additional summon, and they show you 11. That's why technically you can get 4 SSRs in 1 pull on 1 11 pull, because they're just 4 separate runs. So it doesn't matter. I wonder if it, you know, I don't know. It's probably better to just do the 11. Don't listen to me. Alright, so let's go to Ezra. Alright, here we go. The Ezra Dungeon, Fairy Tale Collaboration, Ezra Advent Dungeon. Recommended heroes? Duh. But, as you guys can see, it's pretty obvious. It is not like the Full Metal Alchemist thing I should tell you guys, though. I thought it was, but it doesn't. So when you do this dungeon, there's no way to boost the amount of tickets you're doing except to do the harder difficulty. And it's decently hard. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not like really, really crazy easy. The team comp that I was using before, and this is without, only one that I have right now is like Wendy and Gray, but they have no runes. So I'm going to show you guys without runes, because if you at least have a Natsu, right? He's really good. Now, I'm bringing in Momo because of, I'll show you guys why I bring in everybody, right? Fire, because they just work really well together, and having Roy, one of them is disabled by fire. Tayo is in here because it's just a good single target, and he has a stun. Lust is in here because she revives 3 times, and she has decent damage because she's 6'6". She has some decent runes, but she's not really like too built that well, but she's really good for dying multiple times, really. But what I want to show you guys here is if anyone is having trouble with dungeon. I know it's been out. This is the 2nd day it's out, so it's not like you can pause the battle and continue. What screen rotation? I want to rotate my screen. Oh wait, I think I actually had this on the wrong one. Hold on. Yeah, that's the correct one. Whoopsies. I don't know what screen I have it on. Can I actually change my screen rotation? Wait, so you could do it in battle, but you can... Oh, I think they said something like that. So ill. That's like so... Wait, so maybe I can go... So that's kind of weird. I don't understand. So they took out horizontal when you're doing... They took out horizontal when you're in the main menu, but then when you go into battles, it's this screen. I mean, it's much easier to do screen rotation here, but I feel like they should have just kept it horizontal. I don't know. I prefer horizontal, whatever they call it, landscape. All right, so we have it paused. Thankfully, it's not on auto because I hate when it's on auto. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 people here out the gate. Now each one has its own little thing. So this is wait. Oh, it's disabled. I maybe should have came in here, sacrificed some stamina, right? For you guys. Now this one right here is disabled by Natsu. He has the same buff, this buff right here, the Ancient Will. The Ancient Will, but each one is different on each one. So Ancient Will say greatly decreases damage taken, and you cannot Looming Death them. This one is deactivates, and this is this thing, one of these. It's probably the fire one because it's opposite element. But yeah, 5. If Gray is on the team, it just disappears automatically. Or if you freeze him, it will disappear. It will deactivate. You cannot remove it. So this is a little bit into the side of, oh, you better have these characters, which does kind of suck. I felt like the Full Metal Alchemist one was a little bit more friendly to you not having the characters. All you needed was like burn. But this one, you kind of need the whole crew. So obviously 1 for Gray is unless you have Frozen. So if you have Bell, you can substitute that or any other Frozen character. This one is the multi-element, the love that you know from TOA. Not TOA, sorry. I was thinking, no, what is it called? The Void Space, Time Space. I'm sorry. Like this one, boom, you can't do anything unless Lucy is here. And Lucy doesn't have any debuffs, so it's just like, Lucy, you just gotta bring Lucy, brother. But since it is just a multi-element, that's why I have Momo here. Momo will break him, pretty much one-shot him, which is really good. And obviously the same thing for the water one, which I think is for Wendy. Let's go down and see that one. Yes, Gray, where are you? Yeah, this one deactivates when critical strike, which is pretty easy to do. Or if you have Wendy. So as you can see, the only one that I feel like I have a real problem with was this one. And then Frozen, you know, we just deal with that guy. He just kind of stays alive for a long time. But as you can see, you know, that's what's good about having Natsu. Plus his damage is increased like crazy. Wendy is free to use, so you should have Wendy in here. There's no reason not to, right? Here we're just gonna blow you up. Easy cakes. You're gonna do something. Which one needs to get crit? I think no, I already killed that one. That was the win one. And that's pretty much it for this stage. Essentially, it's just now you just gotta pretty much sit out here and then just do the wave. See, this guy's just gonna tank it up because, oh no, his thing went down. Why does it go away? You can actually wait out, by the way, if you want to. You can actually wait the turns out. My first victory was just I wasn't paying attention and I just waited everything out. I was like, oh, because it's a timer. Now this stage specifically, you do have to be careful. Now the person that the Phantom Glim gets Villa Phantasm every time his turn comes. He's not as crazy as his two brothers. This one with the attack up. All his attacks are penetration and ignore defense. I deem that he needs to die first, in my opinion. They're all dark, again, while we have Momo. I know Lucy would probably do really good here, too. And the last one is this guy. Everything he does is a critical strike. But ignore defense and this guy critical striking is not the worst, but ignoring the defense is too much. So I'm going to take him out first. I'm going to try to take him out first. No one's bleeding. But see, look, you see how much damage he does? He still does pretty good damage. Even still, we're still able to do pretty good damage. I might actually lose here, sadly. But you can just DPS them. Like, you can DPS them down. But look how much damage they do. Obviously, making you really want to pick up your. Oh, that was actually really helpful. It's gonna help me get the kill. Now, as you can see, this is why I like Lust, because she just kind of has a couple lives, so she can kind of sit there and chill with the boys. A little bit later, obviously, again, you want all fairy tales if possible. But she actually revives all your people. I don't know much about her. I'm looking into stuff about her, like, because of this. And this is kind of what's cool. Is like, if you knew Fairy Tail, you were going to gravitate to this game, and vice versa. Now I kind of want to watch just her stuff. I don't know about anybody else, but she interests me a lot. Now, another reason why you want to bring at least one Fairy Tail person here is that she has damage reflection, and it's the same crap that the Duke has, and that's very strong. And I did not want to even. I'm happy I happened to just take one person in here, but whew, that would mean every time you hit her, you would just take damage. And like, since you technically do a lot of damage, like you'll do like 100,000 or some dumb stuff like that, if that gets reflected to your character, you're gonna die. So yeah, you just need to bring in not too Gray, Lucy, or Wendy, and then that just won't happen. But she still has a regular passive of getting penetration, strike, preparation, or Veil of Phantasm. The only damning thing here is Veil of Phantasm, because she just is stealth for a turn, and it's really annoying. So there we go. We're just gonna hit her up. Whew, good dodge. See, Veil of Phantasm kind of sucks. We're just gonna take that off. But she doesn't have a revive. She doesn't have any of the weird things going on. So she's can be bursted down. A better like Momo would actually probably like not one shot her, but do really well. Your Lucy, if you build your Lucy to be one of your stronger characters coming in here, it will help you with the elemental advantage. I think this is a cone attack, right? Cone bleeds. Yeah, might as well. And maybe this will kill. No! Come on, Natsu. Natsu has a resolve, which is really good. Resolve disabled. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We're in the thing. And as you can see, as I didn't mention yet, is that she keeps spawning the things in the second stage over and over and over and over and over again. So it does become problematic if you can't take her down, and if she keeps getting veils. Like, damn. And that's it. I actually lose this.
Blooming in full glory, sword in hand.
Fairy Tail Team A sweeps today's contest in an absolute, undisputed victory!
I'm not gonna like cut it out or anything like that, but it's just to show you that it really is asking you to bring in, because if I had the full squad, the fact that just the alone, and I love this, maybe you should enhance your hero, maybe you level your room. No. I actually don't like this because it's completely like asinine. It just doesn't make any sense. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I couldn't take that L like that. No, I could not. So, we got Gray, we got Lucy, we got Wendy. Lucy and Gray are now level 60. Yes, that's right. We did that in like... They're not purple starred or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure you don't need them to be. I don't know what these characters even do. Now, the person that doesn't have any runes is actually is Wendy. She has no runes at all. Couldn't get, you know, not bad. Couldn't give everybody everything. Much easier. A breeze. A breeze. Easy cakes, man. Yeah. Spend money on the game. Nah. It's just a world difference. Even if I'm gonna show you guys, just so I'm being transparent here. Look at this. Oh, I didn't mean to go out like that. 60, 60, 50. I gave him a build, which I'll do in a separate video. Yes, we're stretching out the time, but he has a fun build. I've actually said it if you want to go back and look. I already know what build I was going to put on him. Her build, I don't mind showing. Actually, her build is just kind of random up in the air. I think I gave her some rage crap. Yeah, rage crap. So yeah, nothing really crazy there. She has no runes. She's just here. She's not. I'm going to make her 60 next, right? Unless I get Natsu. So if I get Natsu, then, tomorrow we'll get tomorrow the day after we'll get the bonus from being Knights Chronicle content creator. And then we'll see, you know, maybe I'll use that to do another little summon session or something like that. Because I actually do want dupes. So like this is a very rare occasion where I'm not, see, I don't recommend people to go for dupes, but I want dupes. So, you know, I do want multiple copies of these characters and just to do stuff like that. So I'm going to keep pumping my crystals into this until I can't. So that's just the point. But you don't need much, as you can see, especially if Momo, the single target, his S1 single target. She has, I think, 3 single targets. No, this is Cone, this is single target, this is single target. She has 2 single target moves. Single target, single target. Momo is like the best, one of the best, I shouldn't say the best, but one of the best characters for PvE progression because of single target stuff and things are bosses. So there's no purpose if you bring AoE. That was what the whole thing with the time space void was supposed to do. Like, hey, look, AoE has a purpose, but everything else is single target. So bring in there. I brought in these 3, and I just take a Natsu. Everyone has Natsu for some reason. So take a Natsu supporter or switch it up. Like I actually can show you guys that unless I used them already. It seems, oh no, I used all my water by accident. But usually there's a person with water that has a gray up. What is it? Wind. There's usually a bunch of Wendy's. Everyone has Wendy, so you'll definitely be able to get. So you could just kind of balance it out with what you don't have. Like I would prefer to use someone else's Wendy because my Wendy's 50. And then then use my own Natsu and then use a Wendy, like stuff like that. So just that's all, guys. It's easy enough when you have the broken stuff. If not, just use the first part that I said, and then you'll be able to bypass it. You do, I would say, definitely want a very strong light attacker. Momo, Tesla, Christian is fine in here too, because you want to insta kill her. You want to, and every of the second stage is all dark. So the more ability you have to blow up a dark unit, the better. You could probably actually go in here with all light if you have all light units that are put, like bring in your aim in and stuff like that. But it's just dramatically easy, obviously, with that. But if you want to go all light, all the other characters, they take less damage. But what is it? The burn, freeze, and the one with the Lucy, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you could just sit there. You can keep everyone healed up, maybe with Abel and stuff like that, and just kind of sit there and tank it. The second phase, you'll blow past it. It doesn't matter. The third phase, unfortunately, you do need at least one fairy tale character. I would at least say Lucy because she's a light and Ezra is dark. So I would say, hey, maybe at least have Lucy there. But but you're guaranteed Wendy. And if you're summoning on the banner, you're eventually going to get one of them. So you should bring one just so she doesn't get the damage reflection thing up, and that's about it. But if you guys like the video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what team comp you're using if you're not using the brain dead. This is the brain dead aspect of it, obviously. If you're using something different, let me know. But this is meant to just go in there, farm it real quick. But based on what I've been hearing, it's better to just save your crystals and do crystal summons. Don't bother resetting this dungeon unless you're trying to get dupes of the of Ezra, which I do want to max out Ezra. So if anything, I might end up doing that to get a maxed out Ezra. But we'll see. Let me know what you guys are doing. Peace.